And you're announcing special employee bonuses at Bank of America following the president's tax reform plan. Tell us about that.
Well, last year, a lot of companies gave a bonus after tax reform came out because we knew we'd earn more money. But this year, we just have come off record earnings for the company. And the team thought it was important. Our board thought it was important to recognize our teammates. So $1,000 to all our teammates who earn under $100,000, and then restricted stock up to $350,000. All told, that's another $500 million of compensation to those teammates this year who deserve it and done a great job. Coupled about $500 million last year. It's $1 billion because of tax reform and good earnings we're paying out to our
So
teammates.
the tax cut plan had a big impact then?
Yes, it did. It increased our earnings, but we're sharing that success with our team.
Let me ask you about the other big policy with regard to economic growth, and that was the rollback in regulation. How impactful was that for Bank of America? I mean, you managed to clear away all of the litigation, or much of it, in the last 10 years. Tell us where that stands now and the regulatory burden that has been lifted.
Well, we've done a great job. The team's done a great job of cleaning up the company and getting all the regulatory stuff behind us. But the reality is that for the biggest banks, there's always going to be a careful amount of regulation. We've been trying to advocate the largest banks to bring it back to the middle a little bit, whether it's on the capital levels, liquidity levels, the way the stress test works. There hasn't been a lot of change yet just because they've been focused on the smaller mid-sized banks, which they should have focused on. And the new Crapo-Warner bill and things like that they're implementing. But overall, the environment has gotten more balanced, and we hope it will continue to do so. Will
you be able to unleash more capital to pay shareholders and raise the dividend?
Yeah, if you think about it, we went from been raising a dividend over the last couple of years. We've repurchased about this year $20 billion as the authorization repurchase, and that's because we have enough capital to serve our customers. We have enough capabilities. We grow the loans, and we still are able to do that within the capital levels we have, and all the earnings are going back to the shareholders.
What about wealth management? Do you see expanding wealth management through acquisitions, or what? Where does that business stand?
It's illegal for us to do an acquisition. The United States are not permitted because we're above a 10% deposit cap, which goes to
right. So
25 years.
Even with wealth management, I mean, of course, your deposit base, I recognize that.
Any acquisition is probably going to have deposits in the modern day. So what are we doing in wealth management? We're adding financial advisors and PCAs, the people who work in a private bank. We're adding those people across the country, and we're adding them in new markets, and we continue to grow the business. So we're almost $3 trillion in assets for those customers, and the team does a spectacular job.
How is the business community viewing the policies coming out of the Trump administration? You're obviously on the Business Roundtable, and you chair the healthcare subcommittee. Talk to us about what business is seeing from this administration and what you'd like to see different given the midterms tomorrow.
Well, I think American business was very favorable towards regulatory reform, getting the balance back. American business was very favorable towards tax reform. Both people forget not only the rate, but the territorial system, which balanced the way we did it around the world. And by the way, foreign businesses can now do more in the U.S. The issue of the trade war is on people's minds. Whether it gets resolved soon, as your last guest said, I think is critical. At some point, we've got to reach agreements so people can go plan their business around them. But right now, people understand the debate and trying to become reciprocal with other countries, more reciprocal. But they're a little nervous about whether it's going to be able to be dealt with in a reasonable period of time. And so let's watch that play out. But it's not an issue right now.
Are you worried about the fight that the U.S. is having with China?
Everybody worries because you have the two largest economies in the world that could be affected in ways they're thinking. But underneath that, the principles people are trying to straighten out on a fair basis for both countries, which is how to have people regulated. Can you operate in a country of freedom? Can you keep your intellectual property? Can you keep your data and use it around the world? Those are critical things to get to, and I hope they can get to them over the near term.
So in terms of B of A's expansion, you're talking largely domestic. I mean, you mentioned a couple of markets that you are building up in terms of branches. Are there plans to do international business expansion in a place like China?
Oh, we already operate in China. We operate in debt capital markets and a bank and treasury services. We operate around the world. We have about, I don't know, 15-20% of our revenues.
What can you tell us about operating in China?
Well, we just to give you a simple thing. We can't own the equity business that we can own in all the other countries pretty much. We have to have a joint venture. They've moved it up a little bit, but the reality is if you want to have a deep capital market, you have to let the best institutions like Bank of America participate everywhere in the world on an equal footing with the domestic content.
But you can't because it's joint venture. Are you expecting that to change within the next 5 years? I mean, China has suggested that it will open up its markets, and this is part of the fight that the U.S. is trying to push back on China about.
They've announced they're changing a little bit to have a majority, but we'll see what happens.
Brian, it's great to have you on the show.
It's good to be here.
Thank you so much. Brian Moynihan, CEO at Bank of America.